This is a mysterious T-shirt more than 1,000 years ago. The man didn't feel anything unusual when he first put it on. Suddenly the clothes seemed to be magical, keep shaking. Then the clothes tightened quickly. Suddenly, the T-shirt glowed with golden light, then slowly blended into the man's body, then a golden rune appeared on his chest. After the light faded, left a mysterious tattoo. The woman was also dumbfounded by this scene. Then she stretched her hand to her waist, took out a pistol, then he aimed at the man with both hands. With a gunshot, a bullet with a diameter of 9 millimeters hit the man at a speed of 500 meters per hour. The man fell to the ground instantly. The bullets had become scrap iron. Time goes back more than 1,000 years ago. 6 undead appeared in Istanbul. No one knows where they came from. They destroyed the country of Istanbul, and to rule the world. One night the king of Istanbul dreamed there are 3 objects that can kill 6 undead. One is a sapphire ring and a unique dagger. The other is clothes with mysterious runes. Put on this dress. You can be invincible on the battlefield, and the ancestor of Hakan is the guardian of this dress. Guardian from generation to generation. At the same time, the undead has also been looking for 3 things. Until yesterday, this magical T-shirt just surfaced. Memo, Hakan's friend. Because of losing money, he was driven out by the landlord because had no money to pay the rent, and Hakan's father was reluctant to help. So the two secretly took out the T-shirts and prepared to sell them. But they don't know the origin of this dress. When a woman offers a price of 1 million, the two were also dumbfounded. Fortunately, my father came in time to stop them. At this time, a man in black raised a gun at them. The woman's bodyguard and the killer died together. And Hakan's father, in order to protect him from a shot, father didn't go to the hospital, but asked to go to a pharmacy. After coming to the pharmacy, the doctor helped his father to the back, when Hakan came to look for it, but disappeared. And the woman quickly locked the door, then take him through the secret door, came to the basement, because of the vitality of his father, died after rescue failed. And what the doctor said, Hakan only knew this man, not his biological father, so he also knew the origin of this mysterious T-shirt. The other side, his friend Memo was also caught by the undead's men after a torment and didn't get any useful information. Hakan must go out to find Memo. Ermin asked him to put on a T-shirt just in case. The two looked for the part. Memo just happened to see Memo sitting in a chair with her head down. Hakan ignored Ermin's obstruction, ran over quickly. However, the nearby snipers had been waiting for a long time. The man wore a T-shirt from 1,000 years ago. Instantly possessed the immortal body of King Kong. Memo, captured by the undead, suddenly appeared on a chair in the park. Hakan ignored Lena's obstruction, ran over quickly, with a light push. Memo, who has been tortured for many days. Suddenly there was a gunshot. A bullet has hit Hakan. Then came the second shot, the third shot, 4 games in a row. Ermin ran quickly and pulled him away. The killer, who has never missed, he was also shocked. Hakan was hit hard by a bullet, kneeling on the ground, vomiting madly. Ermin helped him to the wall, let him quiet down. Because the killer will come after him at any time. In just a few days, his best friend and adopted father died because of him, crying inwardly, maybe only he knows. At this time, Hakan only wanted revenge, but anger is not enough. First they need to find a ring that can recognize the undead, and a dagger that can kill the undead. And on the other side, woman lying in hospital bed, was pinched tightly, and when Monk arrived, the woman is dead. She is the only one who knows, the person with the mysterious ring falling. Monk can only rediscover clues. While looking, Ermin started teaching Hakan fighting skills every day, and Monk needs to exercise his will. Put a hot red iron block on his hand. Hakan didn't feel the pain. When he opened his eyes, was scared silly for an instant. Monk quickly took his hand, let him adjust his breathing, tried to connect with the magic clothes in the body. A faint smoke came out of his back. This is also a unique talent as a guardian. Not long after, Monk has found a clue to the ring. They must get it before the undead. Ermin opened the bookcase in the corner. Inside are all kinds of weapons. Hakan was surprised, but did not take him a weapon, because he doesn't need it anymore. The two soon came to a dilapidated house. All windows are tightly sealed. There is even more chaos inside. There was a person lying on the sofa. Ermin quickly controlled him. The man claimed to be Arthur's son, and led them into Arthur's room, and said, "One night 7 years ago, a group of people rushed into their home, looking for something. Arthur was hurt. Since then he has become crazy." Without saying a word, then the man said to make tea, and then walked to another room, made a call, and the monitor on the computer screen is facing them. Ermin said she was Monk's daughter. Arthur just looked up and looked around, then continued to go crazy. When Hakan said the name of his biological father, Arthur finally reacted. Hakan quickly revealed the guardian pattern. A ring came out of the woman's mouth. Rings 1,000 years ago, vomited out of the woman's mouth. Hakan wanted to reach out for it, but was stopped by a woman, and said that the guardian is not her son, at this time. The man rushed out with a gun. Ermin hiding behind controlled him. Hakan kicked the gun aside and pressed him against the wall. Just when the two were about to interrogate him, the sound of the bullet being loaded. Arthur, who has been crazy for 7 years, fired a shot without hesitation. The man fell to the ground instantly. They quickly smashed the monitoring computer. At this time, the killer who had been notified by the man had arrived. Arthur blocked the door and locked the iron door and then said,
Benden öncekiler gibi baban için çalışmak benim için şerefti.
Arthur gave the ring to Hakan and said, the above gem is in the hands of a man named Nancy. She only knows so much. The three killers have already gone upstairs. Ermin picked up the chair and quickly smashed the window open. Then he slapped Hakan to wake up. Let him leave quickly. After Ermin jumped down the window, Arthur quickly shot at the door. Then came a few more gunshots. A killer rushed out quickly. After the settlement, the two quickly got in the car and left. In the car, Hakan went to apply for the company before, let him go for an interview. He was received by the boss secretary, Layla. During the interview, the security took a call and mentioned the name of the man who had just been shot by Arthur. Hakan immediately realized the death of adoptive father and friend must be the company did. At a party, owner Erdem praised Hakan, and he is the immortal who has lived for hundreds of years. Also the one who killed Hakan's father. Just halfway through the party, a man rushed towards Erdem with a knife late. Was quickly controlled by Hakan, and his bravery was also favored by Layla. The two lived together that night. The next day, a person named AI found Monk. And he is also a member of the loyalty gang. He took Hakan back home, but when his father saw Hakan, is unbelievable. It turned out that by the generation of Hakan's father, only 2 undead remained. Hakan's father successfully killed one, another escaped. When he went home that night and took off my magic clothes to take a bath, the escaped undead found home, the Hakan's mother kill, when the father drove out. Mother is already lying on the ground. He forgot to wear magic clothes because he was too sad, also forgot to fight, was killed on the spot by the undead, and Hakan hiding, was rescued by AI's father. Therefore, Hakan is the only remaining blood of the Guardian. Hundreds of years ago, to protect the Guardian, they established a loyalty state protect the Guardian from generation to generation, and they struggled to find the mysterious dagger, now lying in the National Museum.